can jump inside of it. Ride the barrel all the way down as it's going to fall down a waterfall into the next screen. Once down here, begin working your way over to the left. If you want to get an extra life, once again you can enter this door in order to get one. Climb up the rope and then head over to the left side by jumping in between the small opening on the left. Try to do your best to ignore the bugs as they're flying around and kick any of the eggs that get in your way. Once you make it over to the left and enter this door, you only have a couple more screens to go in this level. First, inside here, be very careful while moving over to the platforms because there's going to be lava on the ground, which will be an instant kill. Hit the spring and you'll see it'll fall down into the lava, but it actually ends up appearing outside of this room. So jump over the platforms again, ignoring the lava as much as possible, and then enter the door again. Jump on the spring to go up to the next screen, then go over to the left to finish the level. The fifth level of the game is actually supposed to be the inside of your NES, so you can see there's lots of different circuits and all going throughout. In this level, we're heading up here first and making our way over to the right. Climb up this rope and go up all the way to the next screen. Grab the bomb and then go back down and now go to the left. Just walk underneath the bugs as they move up and down. When you get over here, use the bomb in order to open up the wall. You'll grab the first of the 3 available mutation coins, which gives us access to a special machine. Now, head over to the right, drop down to the conveyor belt, and then go over to the right some more in order to grab this key. Continue heading to the right, and you'll eventually be able to fall down. Drop down to the next screen in order to get to the next 2 mutation coins. To get to there, we actually have to enter this teleporter on the left here. Use the elevator to grab the mutation coin, work your way over to the left and grab the next one. We now have all 3 of the coins. Jump over the large gap and continue over to the left. You can see this is where we originally had gone up. Instead now we work over to the left in order to open up this door. Use the key that we got in order to make the door go up. On this screen we can see the first of the mutation chambers. These chambers will transform you into a robot form which has some firepower and can jump higher. In the mutation form, you can't fire unless you have your ray gun equipped, but you do jump a little bit higher and it gives the game a little bit more uniqueness. Overall though, I really don't recommend turning into the robot because it's easier to actually maneuver in your regular form. Once you make it all the way over, take care of the last robot, then go to the right and use the mutation in order to go back to your original form. You can then climb the rope. Once up all the ropes, jump over to the moving elevator. When it reaches its peak, jump over to the left or right to get up to the next platform. Jump up here and grab the bomb and then start heading to the left. We have some more spring enemies that we first saw in the first level of the game, so be sure to walk underneath of them. Use the bomb to blow up the wall, and then grab the first of 3 different card keys. Jump up here and grab the remote control, then go over to the left and use the remote control in the middle of the TVs so that you can actually activate the magnets to pull up the TVs so they can't fire at you anymore. Then go over to the left wall and use the lever in order to drop the next card. With these objects in hand, we can now go back to the bomb and grab it once again, and now head up. Up here, use the bomb and grab the third and final one of the cards. Jump up to the elevator, use it to get up to the next platform, and then use the 3 cards in the correct spots. Thankfully, you can't use them in the wrong spots in order to activate the door on the left side. Once you've used them, the door will open up, allowing you access, and this will complete the level. If you had not entered the password at the beginning of the game, this would actually be the ending of the game for you. Instead, we move on to the 6th and final level of the game, the Prize World. The final level of the game is this carnival-themed level. Equip your ray gun because you're going to need it to defeat the enemies. You can see we start out with some really weird kamikaze-like clowns that'll fall from the balloons and disappear when they hit the ground. Shoot the clown on the ground and you saw that he dropped one of the things that looked like a mutation coin. However, it's a different object this time because it allows you to do the minigame here. In the minigame, a different one of these fuzz things will glow, allowing you to grab it, and it'll give you more points if you grab them in the correct order. However, if you want to just get through it quickly, you can grab them in any order you like, but you'll get less points. There's 2 of them, so for the first one at least, I'll grab them in the right order. However, you're still going to have to wait for the time to expire no matter what, even if you grab all of them. Once you have it, the rides are now activated in the level, these roller coasters. Equip your ray gun again so you can take out the enemies that get in your way. Jump onto the roller coaster as it's making its way over. You'll now be carried over this wall. Jump over to the right this time, once again defeating the clown, and since we have the coin already again, we're going to have to use it on that one up there in order to cause another bonus game in order to get to the right of this section. This time for the bonus game, I'm just going to grab them all in really random order just to get through it and be able to continue. You can see at the end of it, it said the gate was open. Now we re-equip our ray gun as we work over to the right. Thankfully, a lot of the level from here on out is pretty straightforward, and we really don't have to collect any more objects. Use these different spinning things in order to get up to the left side here. Once up here, ignore the clowns as they're moving up and down, or use your ray gun to shoot at them. If you go underneath of them, they will cause them to jump off their balloon and commit suicide. When you're down here, wait for the roller coaster to appear. Once you're on it, try to ignore the clowns without taking too much damage as you work your way over. Thankfully, most of them can be easily jumped over, though a few later on will be a little bit too close together and they'll be a real pain to try to avoid. When we're up here, work our way over to the right so that we can eventually get onto the roller coaster again. Once on it, try to be careful and duck underneath some of the clowns to avoid them.